Howdy kids. Over at Unholy Blends, my shop and my social media site, unholyblends.com, we've got a lot of good discussion going on, people learning from each other. Go over there, check it out. Go to unholyblends.com, click on the groups up in the menu, and you're over there. And so I can post videos, but don't really have the storage over there, so I make them on YouTube and I post them from YouTube. But usually you don't see those because those are unlisted and only the people at Unholy Blends can see those. I've even posted classes there that people previously never got for free over at Unholy Blends. But somebody asked a question over there. They asked about our feelings on Israel Regardie and Aleister Crowley. And it's way too much to type, so I'm just going to cover Crowley a bit, and I'm going to make this, leave this one public, because people on YouTube might want to hear that too, right? Crowley was a twisted fuck. Now, unfortunately, what happens is a lot of kids, teenagers, would practice Crowley straight out of the book. And I don't know if he knew that was going to happen, centuries later, or not centuries, but way later in life. I don't know if he ever knew that was going to happen, but he was a cocky fuck. He had an attitude, and he believed that you should know what you're doing before attempting magic, and you should know the basics. And I remember one I was reading when I was a kid. I forget. I kind of thought it was in Magic Without Tears, but I'm not sure. But you're invoking a demon, right? And in the invocation of invoking this demon, there's just like a couple words in Greek, that's spelled out for phonetical Greek, which most people can fumble their way through if they see it. And most people just will. They just read this part. Now, again, we're dealing with a demon. Translation from the Greek to English is, "and devour me utterly." That's kind of a dirty trick there, Crowley, but it emphasizes the point. Learn a lesson, maybe the last lesson the person ever learns. But and there was another time somebody came to Crowley. This is my favorite Crowley story. Somebody came to him and asked him for to teach them the secret of the Philosopher's Stone, the alchemical practice of turning lead into gold. Now this is like the 1920s or something like that. So he hands him a pencil. Pencils, kids, I don't know if you know, they used to have lead in them. That's how they drew, right? So hands him a pencil. Says, "Okay, I want you to write me every month and include a check for $300. And at the end of a year and a day, I will give you the secret." So the guy writes him, includes $300, which is a lot of money in the 1920s, mind you. At the end of a year and a day, Crowley sends him a letter back. And the letter merely reads, "Do as I have done." He literally turned lead into gold. That's Crowley. So, if you can deal with that, then Crowley's fine for you. But, you got to understand he had a twisted sense of humor and a cocky attitude. Not like that part. But those are some of my feelings on Crowley for you people over there at Unholy Blends and YouTube.